What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a great day or night whenever you're watching this. I want to talk about an unsung hero on the Los Angeles Lakers, and I want to talk about Cam Reddish because the dude has been really, really good this year. I think he's having, honestly, his best year as an NBA player, and I want to break down why. Before I do, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. Please like the video, but Lakers fans, NBA fans, what is your thoughts so far on Cam Reddish's tenure, particularly this year with the Lakers? Now, I will be one of the first ones to tell you that when they signed him, I was like, ugh, because very inefficient. I thought he was kind of a chucker. I didn't think he was very impactful. I didn't think he contributed to winning. But I have been completely blown away with how well he's played. And if you look at his usage rate, it's the lowest usage rate he's ever had in his career. But I would argue this is the most impactful he's been on an NBA court, which goes to show he's just been really good. And breaking that down, since November, shooting the three, he's been about 37%, which is really solid. And he provides elite defense, particularly on guards and smaller forwards, where he can really lock up full court. He's one of those guys, him and Vanderbilt, watching that duo defensively is like amazing. It's so much fun to watch. But Reddish really held it down while Vando was getting healthy. And he's been super good. You're talking about a guy that's averaging 7 points per game, has been one of the most impactful players on the Lakers team. Like, he's really contributed to winning. And with all of that, like, you can look across the board at his numbers, right? 7 points, couple rebounds, couple assists, if that, shooting like 42%. And then on the season, I think it's like 33% or something from three. But if you ignore the first 4 games of the season where the entire team couldn't shoot the ball, he's really been about 37%, which is November and on. And if I would tell you, if you're only looking at his numbers and you're like, yeah, this guy really talking about a 7 point per game player being really impactful, you're box score watching, because you got to watch with the eyes, because there's been countless inbounds passes that he's stolen and led to 2-3 points for the Lakers at a time, and just continuing runs and knocking down threes timely while locking up the other team's best player. That's winning stuff right there from a guy that was looking kind of on his way out of the league, kind of been a journeyman, was bouncing around teams, and really seems, on the minimum at least this year, found a little spot on the Lakers where he's been able to it feels like he's just kind of relaxed and he's confident. That's one thing I would think for sure is a big deal with him right now, is he seems probably the most confident he's been as a pro, and I think it's just because his role is simple: knock down that corner three, defend, pick up full court, and make some dirty plays here and there, right? He's done all of that at a high level. And I think it's really cool to see, because I think he's 24 now, going on to like year 5, whatever it is, that he's kind of figured it out. And he didn't need to be this 20 point per game scorer to help a team be good, be competitive, and be a legit chance at winning a championship. He's been one of those guys that's been vital to the first, 2 months of the season for the Lakers. And I think he had one I think it was an ankle or a groin injury where he missed a couple of games. And those games, they missed him defensively. And his loss was felt, which that's dope to see, that now after all that he's kind of come through, and even me not believing in him before the season, to now I'm like, wow, this guy's like really good and can provide a lot of value to any team. It's just now I think he finally found the right situation where his role is simple. His job is outlined every single night. It's easy. Well, the idea of the job is easy, but doing what he does is not. And he's done it very well. So, Lakers fans, what has been your opinion on Cam Reddish this year? Like I said, I was not excited when they got him, but I've been blown away. I would give him an A+, not an A+, because A+, you got to do something really crazy. I would say he's been an A on the season, given his contract and compared to what he's been doing. And the defense, ever since Vando got back particularly too, has just elevated their team to while they struggle to shoot the three sometimes. I think that's another thing we got to remember here, is that yes, he's having his lowest usage year, but like he's like the 7th option on the team most nights. You're going to have Braun, Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, that's 4, Rui's 5. I'm forgetting names for sure, right? Like there are probably other guys, Torian Prince. Like he's going to be one of those 6th, 7th, 8th guys in terms of the option that he's going to get on offense. But he's like, cool, that's fine with me. I'll be ready when the time comes, and then I'm going to lock up until then, and I'm going to help us win. That you can't ask for anything more from a guy on the minimum. But yeah, super impressed with Cam. Love having him on the team, and I'm happy for him that he's finally shown how good that he can be on a winning team. Super cool to see. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like the video. Shout out Cam Reddish. He's been awesome. All right, I'm done. Peace.